Hello, in today's video, I'm sharing some of the best foundations that truly look like your skin, but that provide more coverage than a typical skin tint or tinted moisturizer. And I have options for various skin types and coverage levels at different price points. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. And let's go ahead and get into these fantastic skin-like foundations that could potentially fool people into thinking it's your skin. I'm going in order from lightest to fullest coverage. Now, in these top foundations videos that I've been updating over the past few months, there are some foundations that I could probably put in almost every single one, and I'm not doing that. So there are some beautiful skin-like foundations in the other categories that I've already done, so you may want to check those videos out. I've done drugstore foundations, full coverage, powder foundations, skin tints, BB/CC creams, and tinted moisturizers. That's one video. I'll have that video series linked up in the corner and down below so you can check those videos out after this one, because sometimes the criteria just overlaps and I can't just keep putting the same foundations in every single video. And I have several best of foundations categories to go, and my final best of the best foundations that I personally can't live without that I'll be doing at the very end. So if you don't want to miss those, be sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so that it's set to all so you don't miss any of my upcoming uploads. I have a couple of sheer to light coverage skin-like foundations that are absolutely beautiful. The first is from an indie brand I should have tried way before I did. This is Salt New York Sneaky Balm. I think the name of this is so appropriate because it is pretty sneaky with how it applies so easily and really melts into your skin while it evens out redness almost undetectably so. It really is a sneaky little balm with a soft, dewy finish that doesn't take me into greasy territory like a lot of balm foundation formulas have. I find it kind of funny on their website how they describe the longevity. They say it's long lasting for a skin tint type of formula, but not very long lasting for a matte foundation type of formula. It's more medium lasting, which I agree with. It's got nourishing ingredients like pomegranate jojoba and grapeseed oils, and is free from any bad ingredient, really. There's no fragrance. If you have normal to dry skin, I think you will love this. If you have oily to combination skin, I have combination skin that's pretty normal and can be dry around the perimeter and some other areas like my nose, but I get some shine breakthrough, and I love this on all areas of my face. But I would recommend, if you are shine prone or get shine breakthrough, locking it down with powder and playing around with using primer beforehand and maybe a setting spray. It evens out your skin and just looks like natural, healthy skin. It's cruelty-free and vegan. Now, all of Salt New York's products are sold as single refills in recyclable envelopes to be housed either in a single magnetic compact. The lid rotates and magnetizes back in place. There's a mirror on the other side, or you can house them in the zippered 4-pan compact. Mine has the color products in here. There's also a mirror in here too. I've really been impressed with Salt New York overall and absolutely love Sneaky Balm for sheer to light skin-like coverage. To quote Southern Living, if you want people to think your skin is just naturally luminous and poreless, this foundation is your secret. This is Chantecaille Future Skin. So there are two reasons I didn't try this for so long, and I was proven wrong about both of them. The first is the price. This is a very pricey, luxurious foundation. And the second is that it's in a jar. And usually foundations that are in jars make me very oily, greasy, and my shine prone areas, and they slip off my face very quickly throughout the day. So the price, okay. It is very pricey, it is very expensive, but you need so little each time you use this, it's going to last you a really long time. You get a lot for your money here is basically what I'm saying. This is not your typical thick jar foundation. It looks like it's going to be. This is a fragrance-free, oil-free gel that melts into your skin. It sort of fuses and becomes one with your skin as you apply it. It evens out your skin tone, smooths pores, blurs texture, while being undetectable and truly looking like skin. And the finish it gives isn't too dewy, it's not too matte, it's just a nice, soft, natural finish. This is also vegan and cruelty-free. I'm in the shade Vanilla, by the way. I'm not sure if I said that earlier. earlier, I waited too long to try this. This is actually one of my biggest foundation regrets, waiting so long to try this, because this is a foundation that is just one of my go-to, easy to reach for day in, day out foundations. When I want to even everything out but not look like I'm wearing any makeup, I mean, you cannot go wrong with this. This is a great foundation if you want a little more flexibility. I find I can get from sheer to medium coverage from Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. It's been a while since I've talked about this, but this is a stunningly beautiful foundation in liquid format. It applies very easily and quickly and has a serum complex in it that has some moisturizing and anti-aging, anti-wrinkle benefits. And it evens the skin out nicely as it sort of gives this soft focus effect at the same time that just leaves your skin looking healthy and beautiful. And I find that it morphs before setting from a satin matte finish to a soft matte finish that looks like skin. It looks beautiful on my pores and feels incredibly lightweight. Now, I can get some shine breakthrough in my shine prone areas, especially on hotter, more humid days, which are pretty frequent here in New Orleans, but it's not a greasy shine and it blots well. It doesn't affect the wear or coverage. My makeup doesn't break down. And it lasts beautifully even on long days. I think this is a beautiful foundation for any skin type that is flexible from sheer to medium coverage. It took me a while to decide whether I was going to put L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum into my tinted moisturizers, skin tints video, or this one. It's one of those foundations that could really be either one. I just think it gives beautiful light to medium coverage that looks like skin. So for this video's purpose, I'm categorizing it as a tinted serum foundation because it does give really nice coverage that melts with your skin. It's hydrating because of that 1% hyaluronic acid. Now, I like to apply this sometimes with a dry sponge because I get a little bit more coverage than I do with a damp sponge. I'm just not one that likes to use my fingers with liquid foundations. Sticks and balms, I'll use my fingers, but liquids, I just don't enjoy that. I find this gives a soft, radiant finish that evens my skin tone and blurs imperfections and pores in a realistic way. I can still see them, but they're improved. And I'm realizing, looking at these clips from around 3 years ago when I originally reviewed this, how much my skin has improved, my texture and tone has improved since then, which is a good thing. I'm looking at my skincare. I'll include my skincare playlist down below if you want to check that out. I do need to do an updated skincare routine for you, but I was kind of surprised when I saw those clips. This feels really lightweight, and of course it looks like skin. Now, I can get some shine breakthrough, but it's not a greasy shine, and I just always like the way my skin looks when I wear this. It looks healthy and nice. I find this to be a flattering, great daily wear foundation that wears well throughout the day. I think it's great for all skin types. I have another beautiful skin-like light to medium coverage foundation, Sephora Best Skin Ever. People have been singing its praises since it first launched for good reason. There are some nice ingredients in here. It's supposed to make your skin smoother and more radiant if you wear it over time. It's also got an anti-pollution shield, and it's supposed to reduce signs of stress and fatigue. So those are all really good things. I find this gives a soft matte finish. It's smoothing on my pores. It feels really lightweight, and it applies easily. And so it's just a really great everyday natural skin-like foundation on all skin types. It looks beautiful on my shine prone areas, my dry, normal areas. I personally need to wear a primer underneath this for it to last through a long day, which may have something to do with my skin type combined with the humidity levels where I live, because it's so humid here. If you have normal to dry skin, or even if you have my same combination or oily skin and live in a dry climate, you may not have that issue. I don't count that as a strike against it because primer is designed to help makeup last longer on your face. It looks beautiful on my skin with or without a primer. I just like to wear a primer if I'm having a long day and I happen to be wearing this. But this is a beautiful skin-like light to medium coverage foundation that I think works beautifully across all skin types, and the price point is really nice too. So now we're moving into medium to medium full coverage that still looks like skin, which is pretty impressive. Spoiler alert, this is one of my holy grail top favorite foundations that is going to be in my final video. I don't know what that's going to be called, but those are basically the foundations you could pry out of my cold dead hands. I won't be without the foundations I reach for on a regular basis. This is Guerlain Terracotta Latent Healthy Glow. I almost didn't even try this because it has healthy glow in it, and I don't typically gravitate towards foundations that have glow in the name. Because of my oily combination skin, I make my own glow during the day. I just didn't think this would work for me, but boy, am I glad I tried it because it is stunningly beautiful. I've had more compliments on my skin when I've worn this foundation, not how pretty my makeup looks, how pretty my skin is. This applies very quickly and easily, so it's great to use every day, and it gives you plenty of time to work with it before it sets down, and it sort of adheres to your skin as you apply it. It becomes one with your skin. It's very smoothing and very blurring. It has argan oil in it that's supposed to provide lasting comfort and hydration, and it also feels very lightweight. Now, the finish it gives is a luminous matte, which I didn't quite understand until I tried this foundation. It gives this natural glow without any dew or greasy shine. There's something in here called Gem Tone that they say is a self-adaptable shimmer. There's no shimmer or sheen glitter particles in here, don't worry. But it just gives that soft focus, kind of blurry, glowy effect without looking greasy, and it lasts throughout the day, even in heat and humidity. I might have to blot once or twice on a humid day, and that's it. It wears beautifully well. This is a gorgeous skin-like foundation that provides beautiful coverage while remaining thin on your skin, and I think it's a beautiful one for all skin types. I will not be without this. This is a stunningly beautiful medium to almost full, I would say just over medium full coverage foundation that's known for being long wearing, and I think it looks beautiful on all skin types. I was actually surprised at how little amount of product it took the first time I used it to get that coverage. This is Chanel Ultra Latent, so at least I'm getting a lot for my money. I only need a half a pump to get great coverage from this product, which says a lot. It applies quickly and easily, which is always great for an everyday foundation, but it's especially great when we're talking about a long wearing foundation because some of those can set too quickly and aren't very easy to work with, but this one is. And it has these soft focused powders that are designed to give you this luminous perfected finish. So you end up with this beautiful, natural, ultra skin-like soft matte finish that just works on dry areas, on oily areas. I only have to blot like once during a really long day. It diffuses everything. My pores look beautiful, and it's incredibly lightweight for this type of coverage and this type of wear. So if you have combination or oily skin, obviously this is going to be great, but if you have normal to dry skin or mature skin and have a harder time finding good long wearing or full coverage foundations because they're typically geared towards those with combination oily skin and can emphasize dryness or texture, this sort of fills in that gap because it gives you more coverage than you think it does with less product. It diffuses your skin beautifully. It looks like skin and feels lightweight. I think this is sort of a diamond in the rough. You do get a lot for your money here, even though it is a luxury brand. Chanel does a really great job with their complexion products. There's a reason why they have such devotees when it comes to their foundations. This is a good one. I have more drugstore and other price points of skin-like foundations in these videos too, if you want to check those out. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. Let me know if you tried any of these down below in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.